for it.
It's working.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
The record button was around, brother. You know how many hits would have been made, brother?
Just
Audio,
keep going.
brother.
Just keep going. Like, no kidding. Okay, now you really are being
just-
recorded. I'm just telling you. You're on the podcast forever.
It all started. I don't know why I just randomly thought of that. I was thinking about when Undertaker or someone, I think Undertaker and Kurt Angle both said, you know, if MMA, you know, if it was big as it was now, you know, back then, I probably would have been doing that instead of pro wrestling.
Oh, it'd be great.
If oh, it's great.
Oh,
Chuck like
MMA
that.
was great.
Yeah, instead of the Visceras and the Eddie Guerreros, it'd be Chuck was great, Tito was great, Dana was great, Frank Trent
when I
was
fought
great.
Tito, we were both
Evan
on
Tanner
cloud
was
nine.
great.
Dana was happy.
Bonner
Dana was great.
Griffin was great.
Dana was great.
We used to get
Dana's
$1,000
slap was great,
bonuses for knockout of the night. It was
he
great.
really is. He really is so
Yeah,
thankful,
I've never-
isn't he? He's so thankful.
Tito and I
I
got
love
fight of the
Tito.
night. We both got $500 bonuses. It was great.
Like I said, Hogan, you know. Oh, if the word
That
fighting
pay-per-view
was
broke
invented,
records,
brother,
and Dana got really rich, but we got
I would have been a
$500.
fighter, brother.
I lost
I would
vision in my
hope-
left eye for 6 months. It was great.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, like
It
Michael
was
Bisping.
great.
Oh,
What
brother.
was Hogan saying? If I was around for the atomic bomb, I just would have leg dropped him, brother. It
Yeah.
would have been fine.
Or if the word fighting was invented when I was around, brother,
Oh, brother.
I'd be an MMA 12-time MMA champion, brother.
But Hogan, there was boxing. No, not the same.
No, brother. Joe Torman told me if boxing was around, I'd be the greatest boxer of all time, brother.
Yeah.
And I said, thank you,
Either
Mr.
go there,
Torman.
brother, or I met Mansuta. He posted my leg,
Yeah.
and came back.
If I
and
wasn't
took it serious.
if I wasn't
Yeah,
5
then
minutes late
parlays
to
back
that
in the
meeting, it would have been the Hulk Hogan grill, brother. Would have been the Hulk Hogan grill.
We really fucked up, and I recorded in the beginning when we were fucking.
I know we can't get the magic.
Now we're all
back.
trying to force it. We're like, yeah.
No.
I know. I almost hit record before, but I was like, I don't want to hit it too long before, and then now it's like
Yeah.
But see, that's what, like, to me, that was
we're all
always the
just like
idea
trying to find it. I'm like, I wish mountains
trying to
were
find the magic.
around when I was brother.
Yeah. I wish.
Yeah, for those listening and watching, we actually had 10 minutes of golden riffing, which was really, really funny and like natural.
At
And
terrible
then
Leia's expense.
we just shit the bed when we tried to replicate it.
We tried to force it.
Remember when Hogan said he
I
he
still don't
invented the bread? Ah, fuck.
Your brain has the shell on it.
It's just playing
every
off the
time.
whole, like, what Hogan said when he said, "What Metallica, you know, I tried out for them, brother. I sent my tapes." Kind of stems from that. What was the other things though? It was something. It was stuff like that. What was that? Andre. You know, I slammed Andre.
The Foreman grill that he was
the
gonna.
former. Oh yeah, I was
first.
gonna get
It
there.
was gonna be the Hogan grill.
The
Terry
former grill was the big one. If I wasn't 5 minutes late to that meeting, brother, that would
There
have
was
been
something
the
about
Hulk Hogan
Rocky
grill.
and Stallone too, wasn't there? Like I forget what
I
it
was supposed to be.
There
Rocky,
might have
brother.
been, yeah.
It was like
That's gonna be
I was
all of
supposed to
them.
be
Bro. I
Rocky.
was gonna be Rocky.
Yeah.
You just.
I was gonna be
play it.
Klitschko,
Oh, really?
brother.
We
That's
we
what
talked
was gonna
about
be.
it. We talked about it, brother. It was a big possibility. I was too
Gonna
big.
be the Ru- I was
Yeah.
gonna play the Russian brother.
I was gonna be. Yeah.
But as Jess said before, the
If he dies, brother.
Jess said like what he has no reason to lie. Like he's had a huge career and moments, like and yet he has to bullshit his way in Carney through everything.
Yeah, like Andre being 500 pounds enough, but it says he was probably like
He was like
3,000
900 pounds,
But
brother.
he
He
wasn't
was
3,000 pounds. 500's enough. Okay.
he said it in national interviews, like and I slammed him, and then Andre died short time later. It's like motherfucker. It was like 10 years. Like that's.
But it is like he slammed
indisputably
him and
proven.
Andre died later that night in the
Yeah.
hospital in
It's like,
Michigan.
no.
Isn't like his
you know, I
whole
slammed-
book? Isn't
He
his
slammed
latest
me so
book just a
hard.
bunch of shit like that, where it's like all this?
It's the
bullshit,
worst.
like-
I was the most excited, and it was the biggest disappointment of a biography I've ever read.
Oh,
It's so bad because all of it was fake and staged. It was all terrible.
He's like,
Aw.
brother. In case you didn't know, this is the first ever biography, brother.
Yeah,
And every and every single time that he got into any juicy story, I'm like, oh, he's gonna spill the beans on Brett in '93. Here we go. He's like, I don't know, brother. It's Vince's company. Chapter 5.
no.
I like weights.
brother.
I lift weights. Like fuck, man. Like,
Yeah.
and then every time he got to something
Chapter
juicy, I'm
6.
like,
My
oh,
love for Linda will never die.
There's
Chapter
there's
7.
one thing I remember. Oh no,
Or
there's
Miss
one thing I remember
Elizabeth,
vividly
brother.
about the first episode of Hogan Knows Best, which we all watch, I think, religiously. But
Mm.
it was something his
Mhm.
daughter was gonna do. He's like, "Nah, that's not happening. Not if my name's
No,
Hulk Hogan."
brother.
I'm like, "But it's not though. Your name's not Hulk
Yeah.
Hogan. So what the fuck are we doing?" Like in the first episode, like, "Not if my name's Hulk Hogan." I'm like, and that's when I discovered
your name's
Hogan
Terrence
was a
Bollea.
liar.
Yeah. Do you think like when he's at Hogan's beat shop, do you think like he's like watching the TV and someone's going Terry, and he's pretending not to hear Terry,
He makes them acknowledge him.
Yeah.
Whoa, I heard this Terry word. I didn't know what it was, brother. And I heard,
Brother, what's up, brother? I didn't know you were there.
Yep.
You've been there the whole time?
Yep.
I've been saying Terry the last 20 minutes.
And then
Oh,
one
brother.
tear drops
That's
out of
not
his
my
eyes,
name,
like
brother.
Terry's been dead for a long time. And
Terry's
just one
dead,
tear
brother.
like drops.
I do like how he signs every tweet with HH, like we don't know who it is.
It's like we
I
don't know
fucking
who it
love it.
is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Craig, that's how you know it's authentic, Craig.
That's
how-
right.
That's
true.
how you know I did it,
That's
brother.
Me.
Brother.
Any toilet paper,
That is-
HH.
Yeah. All lives
We
matter.
got
Oh,
initials
brother.
run around.
Oh,
So
brother.
terrible.
It's not my
So
signature.
terrible.
You know what's really terrible is
If it
the,
doesn't say HH with the caps, it's not mine.
that's
It's
true.
not mine.
The real terrible thing is the we're gonna talk about it. The Observer Awards. Here we go.
That was
They come out
that was
today.
wild.
But everyone knows it's the fans, or it's the people that subscribe to.
Yeah, it's
Meltzer's-
newsletter subscribers. I'm
his
pretty sure those are the
newsletter,
only ones
yeah.
that can vote.
But man, I mean, you want to talk about out of touch, man. People talk about Vince being out of touch. How is it that WWE gets the worst promotion of the year, and then immediately they get top 3 promotion of the year?
Because
It
there's not
doesn't
that
make
many
sense.
promotions.
It does not make sense. No,
Well, there's not that many.
there's a shit ton. They had WWE and all those promotions that were not listed on the promotions of the year.
Well, haters
They
gonna
have a
hate,
shit
and
ton of those.
we talked about it
It's so
before because it's
stupid,
people. All the little ones
So
are gonna
fucking
punch up to the
retarded.
big guy,
Holy
and
fuck.
they get away with it because they're punching up. It is what it is. And,
Well,
and by the way,
well,
one
Tony
of the
Khan,
biggest
when Tony
things-
Khan talks shit, that is, but
yeah, he's punching up pretty hard.
He's Booker.
But the funny thing about it is, we all talked about this for years about how the storylines weren't long enough, they weren't good enough, they would bail on things too quickly, and imagine that they've changed all of that, and it's been amazing. And the fact of the matter is that some people are just going to hate it just because of what it is, just because
that's
it's the
exactly
machine.
what it is.
It is
That's exactly
so
what
much
it is.
better.
They
It
show
is
it.
so much better.
They show their
than-
bias.
It is amazing right now. What it's the best it's been. I can't even recall, probably since Ruthless Aggression.
They're
Well, I don't
pushing
care what
young
anyone
stars.
says.
Oh my god!
Even when Vince was in charge for the
Yeah.
forever, the last ever since they did the brand split again in 2016, you go back. Maybe the stories weren't great. You go back and watch all the pay-per-views from top to bottom. Matches were great all the time. Matches were good.
Well,
Match
that's true.
quality was
matches
always
are always good.
But that's
Sorry,
the
they
thing. I
should
thought
be
that's all
able
we
to
cared
have a
about.
really
Great
good
wrestling.
show. I mean,
Arrgh.
I don't count the
But, yeah.
pandemic stuff because it was hard on everybody.
I
So like, I
just
don't.
hate
I count
watching
that. I
that
discount
shit.
that whole year.
Some people didn't work at all. WWE
I mean,
still worked through it.
really
Yeah.
like
Those
since
are crazy.
I know everyone shits on the Royal Rumble of last year, not this year, but 2022. I don't know why they do, but ever since the Royal Rumble of last year, it's been good. And even WrestleMania was good last year. Vince
It
was still
is.
in charge. Like it was actually, it felt like it was getting better. It got a lot
Yeah.
better after Triple H took over. You could feel it. It was just a different tone. But it's
Mhm.
been since August. It's been like easily so much better to watch. Now Raw is still 3 hours. That's way too fucking long.
But it's
But
still
it's
better.
been It's been
Watch
so
it on
much
Hulu
better.
the next day. It's so much better.
It's
Watch an
been
hour and a half
so
on Hulu
much
the
better,
next
so
day.
much easier to watch. I look forward to the special events and everything. Like I think everything's good. It's fine.
Yeah.
Everything's great. It's fine.
Don't you guys like Saturday pay-per-views too, or Saturday live?
I do.
Premiere
I
live?
love
do.
it.
I
do.
I don't know why
do.
AEW
Yeah.
went back to Sunday nights. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take this shit. Oh, fucking
yeah, the challenge them, but
Oh,
they
gotta
did
go.
Sundays and they were successful for so many years. So I'm just gonna.
good. We'll do Sundays.
Hey, yeah. Let's
Oh, you talking about Booker of the
don't
Year,
worry.
Tony Khan from the Wrestling
Yeah.
Observer
Oh,
News?
don't
Booker
worry
of
though.
the Year, bro.
His
I think it was 3 years in a row. Cause I don't
by
think you
the
know what
way-
you're saying right now.
By the way, where did he get that idea? Unscripted, AEW, Unscripted, All Access.
Oh.
Yeah, piece of shit, fucking bitch.
Whoa.
Oh, I
He's
almost
one of
said- I
our he's
almost
one
said
of our
something that had
300
to be censored
followers.
right now.
Okay. All right. Tony.
How much is it for the Wrestling Observer newsletter? Is it still like $20 a month or something? Or is it $5
It's
a month?
$7,000 a month. I'm not sure how much it is. Because you get you subscribe to the site and then you get like all their video content and the newsletter and cheaper dairy products and something else. I don't know what else
by
you get.
Meltzer's logic, by his math.
Yeah.
Oh, well, $7,000 divided by 7,000 people. It's $1, so it's actually $1.
And
No,
kind
it's
of on the
$4.
same tangent, I was you know how Twitter's changed their shit a little bit around, and you still see stuff even though you don't follow people because the people that you follow them, and so
Right.
you're seeing all this
Same thing on Facebook.
additional stuff that you didn't want to see. Brian Alvarez is one of
It's,
them.
Alvaro.
I was told by Jess not to like Dave. Do me a favor and just stop following if you don't like him. I said done deal, Jess.
I know
That
now
was a
my,
great episode.
now
I
my
remember
shit's
that one.
destroyed because now Dave is being haunted by Brian Alvarez. Brian
I'm
Alvarez
being
is coming
haunted by
after Dave.
Brian Alvarez, and I was
So
just
Brian
like, wait a
Alvarez
minute.
requested my friendship every fucking day, and I decline him, and he keeps trying. I'm like, I
what
can't
is
help that.
happening
Dude.
right now?
So,
And
Dave,
yeah,
you
I can't help that
geek?
either. No, but he
Come on, geek.
he is going
Geek,
off.
come on.
He is like losing his mind about Sammy not winning the title.
Dude,
And
what
I'm
the
just like,
fuck? Yeah, exactly.
like,
Him and
what is
Meltzer.
your problem? Like, it's not
They-
that hard to understand.
You know what's? Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna. I'll say something real quick. I'll let
They
you go.
will
Sorry. I
shit.
was
They
just-
shit all over Vince when Vince knee jerk
It was
reacted.
Dave's turn. Yes.
When
Yeah, and they didn't do it this time. To your point, but
when Bischoff used to hot shot in 97 and 98 NWO, they lose their shit. And then like now, like when they're not hot shotting and they're actually telling a story, they're like, they should have hot shotted. I'm like, that makes no sense. You guys are
that
gonna ruin.
makes no sense.
So what I was
at all.
gonna
The
say, what's
story is
stupid-
about Roman. The story's about Roman. It's not about
Yeah.
anybody else. It's about Roman finishing.
and it's about
like,
Cody.
finishing
But
the
here's
reign,
what's
finishing the
interesting.
bloodline.
Just my quick comment, and I'll get it back to
No,
you.
yeah, go
because
ahead.
I said, I don't know what's going on with Alvarez. What's the deal, Jess? And don't tell me to stop following him because I can't. I don't.
I was
follow
literally
him.
about to
So-
type it to him, like, you fucking idiot. We've talked about this before. And they're like, and I don't
Exactly.
follow him. And I'm like, oh, well, I have
I'm
nothing
like,
to
I'm not
say.
following. It's just popping up on my feed because other people do.
Then I will
And
stay
said,
silent.
I
sir.
said, but seriously, why is he being like this right now? I don't. And Jess is like, you have not seen him for so long, you don't understand. He's like that all the
He
time.
always gets
I was
married
like,
to something.
no
and he's
way.
like, let me tell you something.
No
on
way.
Facebook Geek. And then it's a whole thing.
Sorry, cuz take the floor.
No,
That's
no,
hilarious.
it's just. I mean,
he's
that
always
means
like that.
they
I'm
all
like,
got
oh, I didn't
worked
know.
because you know what? It's funny because even I like when I knew
That's a good point. I love it.
know.
When newsletters get mad, it's because they got worked. You're right.
They got worked. Dude,
That's
every
so
one of them
funny.
were
That's a
fucking
good point.
crying
They
like
get
little bitches, dude. Everyone was fucking. They fucking all were butthurt. So, like I was too. I was like, God damn it, Sammy didn't. But I know what the plan is. We all know what the plan is. Still believed a little bit inside.
But maybe we don't,
Sammy
though.
could
And that's
win.
what I love about it. I don't
Well, yeah,
know if
exactly.
we do. We
But-
do, but we don't.
but
like, at the
Maybe
same
Meltzer
Cody
time-
and
doesn't win.
Alvarez,
I don't know.
they
Maybe he doesn't
knew-
win at WrestleMania.
Meltzer
right?
and
Maybe it doesn't
Alvarez,
happen.
they knew this was gonna be what happened.
like,
They talked about it. They're
Perfect
like,
example.
So the way they could do it is like Sammy and Kevin. They'll fight the Usos. They'll take the heat off Cody and blah blah. And then when it happened, the way it was gonna happen, what the? You can't tell
Yeah.
me there's why.
Yeah.
There's one logical reason why Sami Zayn didn't win that night. Now
if
everyone's
Sammy
acting
a
did
lot of
win,
reasons why.
if
A lot of
Sammy did
logical
win,
reasons. They all
Dave
got
Meltzer would have
fucking
been on
worked.
his radio show the next day, and you'd be like, that's all good for last night. Good pop and everything. Probably pop one rating for 1 week. But then what are you gonna do? Now what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
Like he would have
I know
been just like
exactly.
that. Like, and it's like fucking all of
He
you
would
guys.
have.
Fuck off.
That's exactly what they would have said. Yeah.
I equate
now
it to
now
the
Triple
Mega
H is worst
Powers,
booker of the year,
right?
by the way. Now
We all knew when they started doing the Mega Powers, and they would have little arguments, and they started doing them like 4 months before WrestleMania. At the Royal Rumble, at Survivor Series, Macho would be like, "Are you touching her leg?" Like everything. They're not just going to work that in the storyline and then drop it and keep Hogan and Macho Man friends for 20 years.
She was gonna
Once you
fall.
first started seeing that as fans, we knew they're going to break up. We fucking knew it. But we all were surprised when Macho Man finally turned on him and hit him with the belt backstage in that whole famous scene.
Right.
It's also the
Like,
way they did it. Was like,
everybody
oh my
knew it
god, he
was
really
coming.
leaned into him
It-
on that one.
so
Yeah. Macho
Yeah.
Man started fighting with Hogan and looking at him, and like there's that one scene where he got the Billy Club from Boss Man, and he looked at Hogan, and Hogan had his back turned to him, and he looked at the Billy Club and looked at Hogan, and then Elizabeth came over and tapped him. He snapped out of it. I'm like, if you couldn't see that he was going to leave Hogan 5 months before, you're dumb. We all saw it. Like we all saw it.
It was a
Same
two.
thing
It
with
was a
this one. We
2-year
all see
storyline
it.
from
Like,
WrestleMania
yeah.
flipping 4 on. It was like just having everything go the way it did and having him win.
But
the
you got to
tournament. It
tell
was
the
all
story.
built
We didn't know
for
the
2
Mega
years.
Powers were going to explode until the main event when finally Macho just said "fuck you" and slapped Hogan and left, and then that
Yeah,
whole
man.
scene happened. It's got to happen. Let it
Jealous
happen.
eyes, brother.
Something will happen.
Jealous eyes.
Jealous eyes, lust in his eyes.
Lust in his eye. Yeah. Oh, so good. I miss
And then
Macho's
everything was
promos,
great.
damn it.
And let him just keep doing it. It's just fun. I don't want to stop. I
And
don't want Sammy to win the
Alvarez,
title.
and
'cause then I'll
Alvarez would be
"Oh, now
like,
what do we do?"
"Why did they let Hogan go over Savage?"
That's what I was- yeah, it's such a good point, Greg.
They
to
do.
compare
It's
it.
so you make a very good point. There's so many people now that are like Savage should have beat him at WrestleMania 5. I'm like, that makes zero sense, but okay.
It
I get we
doesn't
love
make
Savage. We all
sense.
love
Like,
Savage, but yeah, he should not have beat Hogan at WrestleMania 5. It was never going. It was not designed that way. Vince knew how much merchandise was selling, so Vince is not stupid. He's like, listen, I love Savage too, but he can sell a lot of crowns because he's going to be king. Oh,
It's
fuck.
gonna be Macho King, brother.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Well, good
It was-
guys.
it
You
was-
gave
it
a
was
lot
one-
of you bought some clicks for Wrestling Observer today in the
I
last
know.
12 minutes.
Anybody when Bischoff keeps going off on
You're
Dave
welcome.
Meltzer, Dave Meltzer's probably like, yes, like at Dave Meltzer me all day
Feed
long
me more.
because like people are and same thing with Brian Alvarez. It's
but they know.
dividing the
Well,
audience now and all
they do
walks
know.
of life is what
This
you
is
do
why
now
I've always
apparently to
said
make money.
they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing
Yes.
when they're reporting something and they say, "Well, the sources that you know
Well-
that what you're reporting is probably bullshit, but you're gonna do it anyways, and then because you can fall back on what
Yeah.
that's what they told me.
Because
Because
we
they
get that,
can't
but
go
it's-
dormant for a
it's
day.
more
They
than that.
can't not have news for a day, right? They can't just be
Yeah.
quiet
No,
and
yeah.
you know what I mean. They have to have something
No,
new
but
every day.
even more so, guys. And Craig and
And
Jess
everyone
brought
buy
this
it.
to my attention. But they brought it to my
Yeah.
attention this week. I said, they said, no, Dave, you don't understand what they're doing. They're creating division on purpose, just
Yeah.
like you would in politics.
No,
Because
exactly.
it gets clicks and it
Even
gets
brands,
followers.
even brand names
And
and,
I was
stuff like
like,
that. Coke and Pepsi.
Damn it! So
And the
so
AW
Alvarez,
fans are
in my
blue-haired
opinion,
glasses wearing crybabies.
going against the grain, him going against the grain on Sami Zayn.
True.
I think it's ridiculous.
It's
I think
true.
if you talk to Alvarez in private, he's like, yeah, I don't believe that either. I just
None
have
of
a feeling
them
he
do.
doesn't-
None of them about anything. Anyone that's trying to divide you, if you talk
They're-
to them, they're like, I know it's mostly bullshit. But the
It's
more
about
you guys
clicks.
fight and the more you guys separate from each other, the more clicks we get.
Yep.
But it's not about clicks or likes anymore. It's about interaction. It's
Yeah,
about
it's just about the
retweeting.
interaction.
It's now it's about
Mhm.
interaction and continuously commenting, having a thread
mean,
that's like thousands of comments long.
Likes.
That's what it's all about
still-
now.
I mean, come on, tell me this.
Is
Like,
that
wrestler of the
Oh.
year, John Moxley? That's arguable. That's
No,
debatable.
I called that. Everyone, fuck off. I agree with that 100%. Because I said
maybe
I knew Roman was going to win it. We did the episode about the Pro Wrestling
Roman did win
Illustrated.
it, though.
yeah?
What, the Wrestler of the Year?
Moxley won wrestler of the year.
No, I'm talking about for PWI.
Oh, gotcha.
Roman won, but I was like, I think Moxley should have won because to me he was the Wrestler of the Year. But I understand why they did what they did. But these are the smart quote
He
unquote.
saved AEW's
smart marks.
ass, man.
These are the Kozlovesks
He
of the
did.
world, and like they voted for John Moxley because they're not going to vote for Roman. Why would they do that?
Everything.
Yep.
You might as well just made this a competition with AEW, and that's it. No other promotion.
Or
John
just-
Moxley, wrestler of the year, tag team of the year, FTR. Which
It should be the-
I might lean towards that. Promotion of the year, AEW bullshit. Match of
It
the
should
year,
be the
Okada,
Wrestling
There's so
Observer
many
Year-End
more matches.
Awards (not WWE). That's what it should be.
Yeah, basically. MVP, yeah, just yeah. Feud of the year, FTR versus the Briscoes. I don't know. I guess.
Not a lot of people
I
saw
guess,
that. You know
I
what I
guess.
mean? Like,
yeah.
I might be able to.
That's
be
probably
okay
they
with
probably
that.
only got 2,000 fucking subscribers.
well, what
Like,
other
how many
tag team?
subscribers?
Because other than FTR, what would you say? Usos are the only other team I can think of.
And they rightfully so
Mhm.
would get that.
I don't
should
know.
get
I think FTR. I think FTR deserves it.
I mean, I guess. I mean, they're holding a lot of titles right now.
And technically, they were able to do it. They wrestled in AEW. They wrestled in Mexico. They went to
yeah,
Japan.
well, that's what
they
I'm
went
saying.
to,
They're holding all the titles from
Yeah.
different promotions. So, I mean, that's understandable. But I mean, everything else.
I think the individual awards aren't terrible. I think the ones that are clearly biased are like worst wrestling promotion WWE.
That's so
It's like
stupid.
fucking so stupid. Like it doesn't make any
Worst
sense.
match.
Like, at all.
Look at
Things
this.
that made you
How-
the
like I said,
angriest. Dumbest
elite.
move.
So, promotion
Yeah.
of the year, all elite. Stardom, okay. Stardom, no one has heard of it.
Okay.
World
I've seen
Wrestling
Twitter
Entertainment.
clips of
Stardom.
Stardom.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
all
I
I've
know.
seen.
That's the only place that exists. WWE is third place. New Japan Pro Wrestling. Wow, I'm surprised that didn't get third place.
Wow. that's
Ultimate
probably
Fighting
first.
Championship was not pro
What?
wrestling, but whatever. Impact Wrestling, Dragon Gate, Pro Wrestling Noah Games. None of these are on
My
the
favorite
list
promotion
of
is
worst
UFC.
promotions of the year, and then WWE made number one on that one. So I just
On
don't
which
get
one?
it. I don't understand it.
It's just haters
promotions-
hating, dude. That's all.
all
it
the
is.
all the promotions that are listed on promotion of the year, none of them other than WWE are on the list of worst promotions of the year.
People want
How does
to
that make
poop
sense? How does that
on.
make
People
sense,
want
though?
to poop on it. They just want to poop on it because it's the big one. It's
Like-
it's the easiest target.
Booker of the Year
That's
shouldn't
all.
even be an award. It's stupid.
Yeah, I think it's kind of
Like,
stupid.
you know what I
Well,
mean?
I also
Like,
kind of
I-
laugh. Do you really? Let me ask you a question. Tony Khan gets Booker of the Year. Do you really think he's booking all his matches? I don't
Yeah,
think
it's one
so.
like one fucking guy does it all. Like he's just like
The awards, they're so stupid. Like, it's so dumb.
So
Booker,
stupid.
oh, by the way, he got Booker and Promoter of the Year, by the way.
You got no. It's more like it's
Oh,
more
Booker
like
USA.
and Promoter of
Craig.
the Year. What
USA.
fucking crock? Like I said,
Craig, the picture.
because
biased.
I'm gonna have to call you out on
I've
your
always said
bullshit right now.
Wrestling Observer's all AEW biased. What's that?
I'm gonna have to
No,
call you
I
out
was
on your
telling-
bullshit
it's-
right now.
instead of this one,
Who opened the
Tony Khan,
Forbidden
you gotta
Door?
get the-
Thank you, Tony Khan
gotta
did.
get the
Cuz
mug.
thank you so
Yeah,
much
yeah.
for that. He had a pay per view called that. Thank you. Which didn't that get pay per view of the year, by the way? Did that get pay per view of the
Yeah,
year?
it did. I'm like, really? Like, so stupid. Really? The
So
one
He
that,
opened
you know,
up the
like,
door.
Can anyone name a match from that? No.
And when they get like 200,000
you-
viewers in a on a show,
New Japan versus
like
AEW.
everyone,
It was
everyone's
well,
back
it
in
was
their
the-
play,
it was
like,
the
oh,
event
it's
where
'cause
the
they had to
Japanese-
move it. It's because blah blah blah. I'm like, if it was good enough, people. would
These
still
people
watch
act
it.
like they pretend like they like pro wrestling, but AEW is literally sports entertainment. You can't tell me it's not sports entertainment. You have a guy slow kicking people. You have a chick spray painting another chick's ass. Losing,
I don't
make it
even
look like
think
a green
that. I
fart
don't even know if
bubble
like
out of her
pro
fucking-
wrestling exists anymore. I mean, maybe the closest thing is New
But
Japan.
the argument is
But-
always
Yeah.
because AEW is pro wrestling, and I'm not even saying what AEW said. I'm not saying that. What the people that are voting for this award, pro wrestling versus sports entertainment, dude, AEW is more sports.
And by the way, because
entertainment
I make it clear to
It is,
the
it
viewer, you're not saying sports entertainment is a bad thing, but just
No,
say what you are.
Yeah,
Just
say what you are, yeah.
right?
and then stop being a hypocrite.
Yeah.
That's what when I stopped watching WWE, I didn't go and watch stupid shit like that. I went and watched Ring of Honor. I went and watched New Japan Wrestling. I watched good independent
Look, a
wrestling.
man.
I didn't go watch the promotions that
man
had
does.
girls sticking tampons down people's throats and people puking down each other's mouths and stuff like. I didn't watch that stuff. I didn't watch
awesome.
sports entertainment.
That's awesome.
I
That's awesome.
couldn't help it.
I mean, because that's what was out there.
Man's
Though, too.
man.
That was the shit that was out there too.
I see Cuz chopping down trees.
You don't like
Steve
Orange
Martin song.
Cassidy getting rocked to sleep? That was fucking
I
funny.
liked Orange Cassidy when he was the fire ant and the ant army.
You talk about the fire ant more than it's deserved. I have to tell you, you talk about
I
the
know.
fire ant all the time.
They came out to Dave Matthews Ants to go marching in.
Yeah,
He wakes up in the morning.
I don't know what promotion that was. I don't know why that. There's a clip that lives rent free in
Wow.
my head, and it's him being rocked to sleep by a masked wrestler, and it fucking made me laugh so hard. Like the wrestler, they were doing crisscross off the ropes, and the wrestler picked him up and rocked him to sleep like a baby.
Oh,
And he told the crowd to shut up, and he told the referee to shut up, and then he Orange Cassidy or Fire Ant's asleep on the ground, and he's trying to pin him, and the refs all, and the crowd's all, what? And then Orange Cassidy kicked, and everyone's all. And everyone was like whispering. The entire crowd was like participating, and it was the greatest thing I'd ever seen. Now, I'm not saying I want to see it every week or anything like that, but it was really funny.
I'd like to see that. I'm gonna have to go find that on
You
YouTube.
do have to suspend a little disbelief to get into something like that, but just a little bit, like that much.
If you can watch Fast and Furious, you can watch that. Come on. Talk about, that stuff ain't real either. Come on.
It's all TV products now. They all have to be sports entertainment because it's all television products now, and they get more money by the bigger viewership they have per
And I
whatever.
will say,
and then
I get like it was kind of a stupid, joke or whatever meme of people talking shit about Moxley bleeding every week, but now it is getting kind of ridiculous.
No, he is bleeding every week.
It's kind of
Yeah.
ridiculous. It's kind of
now
stupid.
he's making masked wrestlers bleed, by the way.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
under the
okay.
mask.
Like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I know.
Bleed through the mask. I'm like, all right. That's
Oh, but
he's
speaking of
just that angry, I don't
sponsorships,
know.
I don't know if you guys talked about this last week, but Elimination Chamber, I was laughing so hard because C4 was on the desk, the energy drink with Roman Reigns, and then Roman was actually sipping on C4, the energy drink, because he had to, just like the Mountain Dew. But you could completely tell that he wasn't actually taking any sips whatsoever. He was just fake sipping it. But I was just laughing so hard; it was just so forced. So like he's talking to
didn't
Heyman,
see
he's
that.
just like,
oh man.
call Jagan. And I was just like, God, dude. It's gonna get worse and worse. I hope we have a cinnamon toast crunch match at fucking WrestleMania.
I want them eating cereal on the
Yeah.
press conference at WrestleMania, just like milk and everything.
Just
But
I
honestly,
mean,
it's
you
funny
could
'cause
have
now-
it, and you could have New Day throwing it around to be fantastic.
honestly,
Like that just fits.
As much as sports entertainment WWE is, it's like honestly right now they look like the more pro sport show than any of them.
It
out
is
there
true.
now. And they
Of course.
do.
Yeah.
They've done away with a lot of the stupid, the stupid comedy shit backstage. Other than
Yeah, a
the
lot
stuff
of that's
going on
gone.
with Bray
which is
Wyatt.
just the best,
Which,
the best
you know,
ever.
Once again, like I said, I think it's Bray Wyatt. I'm sorry, I hate to say it, but you know what?
Yeah,
We're still
it's-
doing the same stuff. It's Bray Wyatt. It has to be.
He's shit in the bed at this point, and it sucks to say.
Yeah. It's not.
The next
it's not
match at
coming around.
WrestleMania,
So,
brothers,
okay,
is gonna be the
well,
Mountain
real
Dew
quick-
Code Red.
Oh,
Code Red, your dead match. Thanks,
thank you guys for giving me a chance and all your well wishes.
Thank you for giving me a chance.
And thank you, Mountain
my
Dew.
Uncle Howdy used to make me eat cinnamon toast crunch every night, and I hated it. I hated it.
I hated it.
And now I'm gonna
Well,
stop.
if your dad was IRS, can you imagine him?
Yeah.
Like
Poor
his
LA
monotone voice every day. Are you guys going to sleep or are you paying your taxes?
Yeah,
and close
exactly.
the door and they'll fuck
Dad,
taxes.
He's like, Dad, that's so old, Dad.
where's my
Dad,
tie?
stop.
I
Dad.
appreciate the opportunity, man.
I bet Mike Rotunda wore the IRS like outfit like at the house, like just regular.
Dad,
like, that's
I was like,
suspended
Dad,
and everything.
put down the briefcase, Dad. Dad,
I can't wait for
You're
SummerSlam when
home,
we have the
Dad.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast match.
That's a blast.
Baja Blast. from
LA
Taco Bell.
Knight is gonna be my partner.
The match is gonna take place inside of Taco Bell
Oh,
because that's the
no.
only place you can get Baja Blast from.
That's true. That probably
I
is.
like
So-
how cuz that explained that. So by the way, you can only get Baja Blast at Taco Bell.
for a limited time only.
Yeah, fountain drink. brother.
Just before
that
you were,
true?
because
I
the
didn't
people
know.
were gonna comment, and there's like, actually, cuz nope, he snuffed him. He's like,
Yeah,
nope,
you got him.
I called it.
Those motherfuckers, stupid AEW piece of shit bias fans, motherfuckers. Go fucking vote for another Wrestling Observer award.
Wow.
Yeah, they're gonna start having the best press conference award, and then whoever had the best conference award.
Oh yeah.
AEW.
I'm not sure if I want to. I'm not sure if I want to be the downer on this, but did you guys see the police report and all the stuff with Matt with I'm sorry.
Jeffrey
with
Hardy.
Jeffrey.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many more breaks that guy can get, man. I mean, holy moly.
Matt tweeted that he's been sober for 9 months and he's in the best shape he's been in a decade. So I don't know if that was just defending him or what, but the case is all closed
I'm
now,
sure,
right?
But
yeah, he pleaded no contest to all 3 counts, and
he never
got
drive
time
again or
served.
something. Like he's lost his license forever.
But I'm just like,
man. No, 10 years.
But can someone just please help me understand how they allow him around a set of car keys like ever in his life? I mean, you don't have enough money for someone to drive you around. You can't get an Uber. Somebody has to explain this to me. You know, just like our lovely Uso. Like, how do you keep getting your hands on a set of car keys? How does this happen? Like, how?
Because
Come on,
the one.
you can't like
twos.
like Triple H can like, hey man, I'll get you an Uber Black anytime. Use this
Yeah, I
car
know.
or use it. You know, just stay out of trouble.
Jake, come here.
Can you stop?
Jake,
I
come
don't.
here.
I don't. I know. I don't know. I probably sound like a real dick right now, but I don't understand.
You're not.
No,
Okay, I
that's
don't
fucking
get it.
stupid that they're doing that.
Yeah, it's still silly, especially like when they can
know
have
you're
services like
Jay,
take
I know
them.
you're drunk.
Jay,
Yeah, they
Tom
rich,
Brady asked you
dude.
for drugs, I
They
know you're
got
drunk.
the money. They can fucking do it, dude.
If you drunk drive 100 times, you get caught once, it's still like, only got caught once. I'm never going to get caught
Yeah,
again.
I know.
Then the second time, like, okay, twice out of 500 times. It's never
Yeah.
going to be.
I'm good. I'm good for the rest of my life now, until I kill somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
Whoops.
Not doing that again. You got no choice. Huh?
Also, though, like it sucks because he's pigeonholed. Like he's gonna go and fall in his fucking brain, and then he's gonna be like, "I need to not feel pain anymore," and then he's
Yeah,
gonna get hooked
I
on
know,
whatever it
that's
is
the
he's
thing.
doing again, and he's just gonna keep fucking doing
I
it.
mean, he
'Cause
won't
he's
be
gonna keep coming
driving.
back. Yeah, he's gonna keep coming back to wrestle. He's gonna fucking fall on his hip wrong or his head wrong, hurt all over again. Because now it's like 20 plus years building up on his body, and I need pills, I need fucking
Yeah.
alcohol, I need something, and that's what's gonna
It
keep happening.
sucks.
Like he needs to not wrestle anymore if that's the problem. Like I would imagine that if you have a vice, if you have an addiction to pain pills and or alcohol, I would say falling for a living probably like irritates that and makes that habit worse because you hurt more. So I would say don't wrestle anymore. Like do your shitty music and
Yeah.
whatever else you do
Whoa!
and your shitty art, like
all
whatever
now
you want to do.
really
Mow
gonna
your
drink
lawn in the
myself.
shape that you want to mow your lawn into, and
Yeah.
then do the drone
Good job.
thing. Whatever
Good
you
job
want to
hurting
do.
his feelings. Now he's gonna go fucking do all this.
I know. I just made it worse. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't have any ill will towards him. I shouldn't have said it
Well,
like that.
I
No,
I
yeah.
brought it up. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible
But
person.
I mean, how many chances do you get? If regular
in peace,
people
Jeff.
with no
I
money
did-
fucking got busted like once or twice, we'd all be fucking financially broke. Like, so he can just buy his way out of shit. And
I know
can,
that's the thing.
you
Him
know-
and Jay, they could, or Jimmy,
Yeah.
or whoever it is, Jimmy J. I don't know.
I mean, he's been busted so many times, and they're just now suspending his license. And then didn't I see something about if you're suspending his license, what does it matter if you have a breathalyzer on his car? It doesn't fucking matter at that point. He shouldn't be driving at all.
They
So-
impounded his cars, I guess, all of his vehicles. They're impounding all of them.
And he's like, and the one that's behind the thing, like he's hiding cars like around. They're all, what's under that sheet?
He's all,
like,
hello,
"Nothing,
Hertz
it's my-"
Rentals. I'd like 2 cars, please.
2 cars.
Break, can you hide one of these at the fire?
One for bombing around it and one for formal
Yeah, Jeff,
occasion.
no boys, brother.
I'm TV's Jeff Hardy. Can I borrow one of your finest automobiles?
I don't know. I shouldn't be laughing. That's not.
He's all
that's
doing
not-
I know
Automobile
it's a serious addiction and it's sad and it
if
sucks.
you
but,
drunk
I mean,
drive with a license, you are, and it doesn't matter if you have no license, you are going to still drive. So it doesn't matter.
Uh,
so weird that that's his
terrible.
go-to. There's a lot of people like that where they just
Yeah,
get
I
fucked
mean,
up and they're like, I
it's
want to
not weird,
drive
it's just-
somewhere.
He's
Like,
probably
why?
like, I think he's in rural North Carolina where like, fuck, I gotta go 7-Eleven. It's fucking 10
Yeah,
miles
just
away.
drive.
I've had a couple pops. Fuck it.
Woo, Jeffrey, and he's like, fuck again. Like, God damn it.
It's like, we know where you live, bro.
We know
where
your
you
fucking car, Jeff. Like,
It's
and he's
painted
like,
Hardy Mobile on the side.
live. Might as well be.
It's purple and
You
green.
and your brother are
Yeah,
literally on the
purple and
side of the
green.
door. Like,
It's got face paint on the hood.
It glows in the dark,
Glows in the
Jeff.
dark. Yeah, it glows in the dark.
it glows in the
It
It goes
dark.
in the dark.
It just did a swanton onto the house down by.
Jeff, you've never not swerved in the Hardy Mobile. Come on, Jeff.
in the Team Extreme.
I know it's the addiction's serious. I get it. But if we can't laugh at it, what can we do?
an autograph?
But with all seriousness, and he has been sober for quite a long time. We hope that it all.
I hope
gets-
so. I hope he stays. that
amazingly
way,
I
better.
want him to stay sober. I don't want to keep reading this shit, man. 'cause
Yeah,
it
I don't
sucks.
either.
Just Yeah.
Him and a bunch of them. I mean, Scott.
I don't want to
Hall,
see an
him.
Uso in trouble again. I would like the Usos to stay out of trouble. I would like
Seems
them
like
to
they're
just-
doing a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trouble.
Hope
Yeah,
so.
the next thing,
Trouble.
yeah. Tomorrow morning we're
They've been
gonna
pretty
get a mugshot
oozy.
of-
They've
Oozy.
been oozy.
They've been pretty
Pretty
oozy. They've been
oozy
feeling
lately.
pretty oozy lately.
Yeah, now they're gonna be feeling more.
Thanks to
oozy.
Sammy. Now they're gonna
Oh.
feel more.
Oozy, all this great goose.
While the story has to end, it is a shame that it has to end. But gosh, it's so good. But that's the only thing. If it doesn't, it'll just be the end of
I
you.
mean,
all
maybe
over
they
again.
have a new chapter after WrestleMania. We don't know.
They've lost the opportunity, guys. That was it. That was the only night. And why wouldn't they
That
listen
was
to the
it.
fans?
Yeah. Sammy
That's
will
the podcast
never.
we should be having because it divides audiences and people would hit us more.
Mhm.
Actually, no, Craig, you're way off on that. You absolutely have Sammy win to Raw. Absolutely, because I've done nothing in the business, and what I say goes.
Yeah.
You should absolutely have Sammy win.
You,
No way.
You're spitting in the
That's the
face of the
dumbest-
fans
Trust
to not make it happen.
Trust me.
Biggest show of the year is like a month away.
I know,
We've been
I
building
know.
for 900 days.
They
But we
act
should
like
have them
it-
lose it at No Way Out.
Like they
You
didn't
should
know
have them lose it.
WrestleMania
It's
was
No Way Out.
thing.
Like no, WrestleMania is tomorrow. No, we're gonna do it at WrestleMania. How about that?
Why didn't
in
he
your
lose
house
it on
too.
SmackDown the night before? Why did he lose it on SmackDown? Because WrestleMania is tomorrow. To Justin's point, that's why you didn't do that.
Yeah, WrestleMania's in 1 month, and we're literally calling it the road to
No.
WrestleMania. But he still lost.
It's dumb.
Show. I'm like, what is wrong with people? Of course, Sammy was gonna fucking win. Why would he? Why would he have won? It
As
makes no
soon as
sense.
the match was announced at Elimination Chamber, you knew he wasn't going to
You
win.
knew.
And I was like, it's
You
gonna be
knew.
cool for the storyline. Like I knew the storyline would advance, and I was excited
Once
for that.
again,
I would love
If it
that.
was
Once
if it was
again.
a three-way match like at WrestleMania, I'm like, ooh. I don't
Once
know what's
again,
gonna happen.
It's idiot fans and the dirt sheets. It's the fans
No.
for believing the rumors, thinking like, oh, they might split the titles, so he might actually win. But WWE didn't advertise that. WWE didn't tell you that. You believed
Right.
rumors or what
You just
everyone
said
was
that.
reporting that could happen.
You
by
just
the way,
said that
splitting
over and
the
over
ti-
again, and then
splitting
they
the
thought
titles
it's
would be
true.
stupid
Yeah.
at this point.
Just
I
like
don't
right
think it should
now,
happen.
Just like right now, what's going around is that they might change the WrestleMania main event plans, and when that doesn't happen, stupid WWE, they were gonna change the plans and they didn't. Yeah.
They had their
No, you
chance.
just believed. Fucking cock.
Yeah, you just heard something and then said it a bunch of times like it was gonna
Whoa.
be true.
What happened?
What do you say?
I didn't hear what you said. I said they're a bunch of cocksuckers. What'd you say?
Oh,
That's-
that's,
that's
they
what I
were-
said.
yeah, was like,
Whoa.
oh, what can I
That's
say?
it.
Well, ooh, who's such
Whoa.
knock?
Oh.
Whew.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
That's a lot
it's
going
bunch
on
of
there.
peacocks.
Bunch of
Whoa.
peacocks.
Peacocks.
WrestleMania's still gonna be
What about
good.
the-
Everyone needs to shut the fuck up and just enjoy it.
It's
And
gonna
then
be
after
great.
WrestleMania, we can all be in go into depression because it's boring until SummerSlam, and then it's really boring after SummerSlam until Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
So we're all just let's not
well,
rush
I mean,
WrestleMania.
Unless you were actually the legit Booker of the Year who made it actually interesting because of the Bloodline story and everything
Me.
else that was going on until this point.
Great.
Anthony Khan.
No. Triple H. Triple H is the real Booker of the
No.
Year. Because actually, that lull period
Actually,
was
sir,
actually really
no.
good.
I am
Craig.
the proprietor of the
Actually,
Bloodline
Craig.
storyline.
Tony Khan.
Meltzer didn't
With his
say it was
awkward
a good
hang
time
mug
during
holding.
that year. So, that's not a good year.
How does he hold the mug?
Meltzer?
Does he hold the mug like this? How does he hold it?
Who holds it like that?
Tony Khan.
Mm.
He was literally on a talk show with
That's the picture.
Oh, that's
he was
awful.
literally on a talk
That's
show
the
with a
picture
coffee
you
mug,
should have
and the
had.
entire
Smile.
interview, he was holding the mug like this the entire fucking interview
Yeah.
while he was talking. It's like, what are you doing? I'm so scared.
Well, Rich,
Piece of shit.
we're alternative. We're in a real war
Yeah.
with
Booker of the year.
Oh man, they're gonna decimate WWE next week with that unscripted all access stuff.
I have an announcement.
By the way, copyright infringement, bitch.
What?
I have an announcement.
Yeah, we're
that
gonna
announcer
take-
is a dick.
That's just right. We're gonna be taking him to court.
Hmm,
We'll see him in
you
court.
cocksucker.
It's like
What is it?
Anchorman was like, I have an announcement. Cannonball.
You know what? That might as
well.
well. That is the equivalent to
Yeah.
Tony Khan's huge announcements every week. Every week, big announcement, important announcement. huge announcement.
Cannonball.
It's literally lackluster, like it was. I felt
My
sorry
house
for Adam
smells
Cole,
of
man.
rich mahogany.
I felt sorry for Adam
Sorry.
Cole to be put up to that.
For a second, I thought it was going to be like they were going to announce like a streaming platform, and I'd be like, "That's
Yeah,
awesome."
I thought so
Like,
too.
that's
That
really
would have been
cool,
awesome.
but-
Yeah,
Everyone was saying they
exactly.
were going to announce Forbidden Door 2.
At the very
People were
least,
like,
well,
They're
that would have
like-
been stupid. That would have been.
It's all-
It might have been better than what it was, but
yeah, better than like
at
a
the very-
documentary show.
No,
That'd
that's
be
true.
like
I get-
WWE
I get
that would
what
be
you're
like
saying, but none of
WWE
that
like
happened.
every year, like WWE like every single year in January, going, "We have a special
So
announcement,"
we-
and then they get
yeah.
on, they're like, "We're going to do WrestleMania again this year." I know, we
Like
all know
what?
that.
All right,
Like,
all right.
and then after
Like
that,
WrestleMania.
we're going to do SummerSlam again. It's like,
Yeah.
I get it. You've done like fucking 50 of them. We
It's like
understand.
the gentleman on Twitter that every year he has to announce that Reba McMahon's going to be in the Royal Rumble every year.
He's like,
And now
we're gonna
Tony
do-
Khan's big announcement. Hi, everybody.
And we're gonna do.
We're going to see you next week. This is on Wednesday on Dynamite. Dig credits roll. Fuck.
What about dude? That Elimination Chamber men's match was.
That's
really
fantastic.
good.
That was
One of the
fire.
God damn, that was good.
It has to be the best one.
Is Montez Ford
Yeah, that was
okay?
awesome.
Do we know?
Yeah, he's awesome. I
He
love
really
his
was
costume too,
okay.
by the way.
No, he's dead.
It was all. I was under the impression it was all the work to get jerk off in there.
What?
Sorry.
What do you mean?
Oh, Logan. No, it
Yeah,
was.
to get
that
Logan
was
Paul
the
in
point.
there.
It was
Well, I was
smart.
setting
that
him
was
and
the
Seth
worst.
up for
Logical.
WrestleMania. Yeah.
But it made logical sense.
When he sat down
You know?
right in front of the gate to keep it open, I was like, okay. When I saw it on replay, he was just there to make sure that Logan Paul was able to get in.
And Seth looked right at him. Seth's like, "How you doing, buddy?" Like,
Hey, Logan.
like he did the.
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
How you
buddy.
doing, Logan? Hey, buddy. What are you doing here for? That's weird.
Hey, buddy.
And-
You want to wrestle
Saw
at
that you
50
just
I gotta
days,
say,
said
buddy?
man, he does that buckshot lariat a lot better than Paige
That's
does.
fucked up.
I
You
hate to
can't
say it.
steal that from fucking. That's
Well,
asshole.
you know what?
He does do it really
Yeah,
good,
sure
though.
did.
A lot better.
He's stupidly
He does do a
talented,
better
man.
buckshot than Hang, man.
Oh,
And
shit.
what about the goddamn Hurricane Rana
He
from
is so
Gargano
sweet.
on Seth from the top of the pod?
What?
Oh, dude, the
The
Hurricane
Hurricane
yeah,
Rana
that
from the
was
top of the
fucking
pod?
Oh, yeah, the
Jesus.
women's one? God.
No, the men's one.
amazing. No, what?
Huh?
I thought Gargano hit
Yeah,
his head
Craig's
on
not
the
doing
on
this
the
again.
Oh, yes,
on the cage.
Yeah, he sold that well. I
Yeah.
thought
And
that
then,
too.
they put why am I
did sell
forgetting
it
his
well.
name from Judgment Day?
Priest.
Yeah, Priest. He was there perfectly, like he was selling, and then
Yeah.
the second Gargano launched off, he got under Gargano, so Gargano's head wouldn't crash on the thing. So it was
Yeah,
all.
he did.
When you saw the replay, I was like, that was perfect.
Oh,
like
what
they
you
just
say
all.
he was doing?
They
Wow,
did a great
God,
job
you know,
taking care of each other. They did.
If
I
all I
agree.
watched was Bush League stuff, I don't even know what selling is. But yeah, you said Damian Priest was selling. Wow, didn't know that thing existed anymore. Oh, because they do.
No,
it
they
in
don't
the
do.
pros.
He got.
They do
He,
it in the
why-
pros.
you didn't.
pros.
They still
You
do
didn't let
it
me
in the
finish
pros.
You didn't let me finish the sentence. He was fined heavily and suspended for selling.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, you don't do that
Um,
anymore in wrestling.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because Vince is in charge, creative again. That's right. That's
Yeah.
their-
God, geez.
Whoops,
I also
I forgot.
I,
That's
I
right.
also
Yes,
love the fact
fucking
that they're actually
idiots,
treating
man.
Damian Priest like a big man too. He is a legit
love
big
Damian.
man, and he gets that respect in there.
He's getting so much better. This Judgment Day, it's gonna
I agree.
I
it's
love
gonna make
Judgment Day.
all of them better. It's already made Rhea a star and Dom a star, and it's. I mean, Finn is kind of
I
in the
love
middle right
Finn.
now, but I just like
No.
that Finn's working, and I like that like they're keeping. He's just working,
Judgment
and
Day
having
might
fun.
be the next bloodline. They're not going to
No,
carry the
I
titles,
think
but
Finn-
they're gonna carry the tag titles.
There's
They
little
do the exact
nuances
same
that people are
storyline.
noticing with Finn. Finn is like more mean and aggressive, and there's even
Yeah.
like so you know how everything is like, oh, Rhea's like the leader of it, but there was something that happened like a month or two ago. I forgot what it was, but basically it was something where like, when the whole thing was going on, like, oh, Rhea might actually be the leader. I think Finn is still the leader, and he's like the evil mastermind behind it because there was something where what happened, and like Finn looked at Rhea, and he's like, "You better get it," and like she looked scared of Finn. So it's kind of like I think it's meant to make it look like Rhea is the leader, but I think Finn is still the one pulling the strings on all this, and I think he's the leader and who they all look as.
I mean, he did attack
Which is great.
Edge, so
I
it
love
looks
it,
like he and Edge are going to keep a program going.
Dude, I love that. I love that beatdown.
Do you think we'll ever see
I thought it was
a
great.
demon again as part of the Judgment Day?
It's got to happen.
It would. It'd be like
Ooh,
more
a Judgment Day
a
demon would
purple.
be cool.
Uh-huh.
It would be bad. And I like that too when it's a big time.
Don't do that because then Edge is going to hear that and be like, "Well, now I got to come back as the Brood Edge again." And I'll be like, "No, you've already done that like 5 times, and we've already."
Yeah.
buffed
I'm
that
gonna
up."
return again.
He's going to try to find something.
Mix my
Just-
fingers.
I gotta return
just
again.
go
Beth.
just go back to dancing with your kids in the gym.
Swerve.
Yeah.
Edge is back.
God,
Like, we
just
know.
go away.
I want
goes away for, like,
45
2
minutes, and I'm gonna do a lot of facial expressions and
better
be
put
really
Finn
fucking
over, though.
boring.
Like
Okay.
I
There's
really
gonna
hope-
be
That tag
there's
match
gonna
was
be
really good, too.
17 spears.
That
Ugh.
tag
What about
match
that
was
tag
really
match?
good.
yeah,
It was
that
really good.
that mixed tag match was fucking great.
was
Rhea
excellent.
and
Versus-
Beth were a little clunky, but I
They
liked
were.
that it was snug and that got through it. And then
Well, Dom missed a few
Dude,
spots.
Dominic is still the best. Like
He was but he missed some spots, and that's what caused some issues with Beth. And
is that
Rhea.
Dom's fault?
Yeah, he was supposed to come up on the apron. I'm pretty
Dude,
sure it interfered. He
prison
was supposed to get
changes
hit,
you.
and Beth had
Prison
to stop.
fucking changes you.
Prison
Changes
changes
you,
your
dude.
timing.
Hmm?
Changes your timing. And then there was
I
a
love
spot that
Dominic.
Beth missed after the fact too. She missed a spot later, and that was the only downside. It was a little clunky that away, but
I hope they
You know.
I hope they keep Day going like for a long time. Like
Yeah, me
I
too.
like they all gel so good together. Actually,
something has
fucking
to
great.
replace the bloodline.
Yeah.
Over time, I think that's the correct route. Like I said, they could be tag champs, and Rhea could be the women's champ, and then Dom could be.
I wish
like
they had a
outside
different
looking
name,
in,
but
you know.
I
Yeah,
wish
it's
they
kinda-
yeah
Other than an old pay-per-view.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even if it wasn't, like, still, I don't.
What if they took
But
over
you know what,
and brought
though?
back the Judgment Day pay-per-view
That
name,
means
and
someone's
it was-
going
they
to
were
form
running it?
insurrection
Saying.
and start feuding with them, and then we're
Yeah.
going to start getting
That
old
that
pay-per-view
actually would be
names.
great. Hell yeah. Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Johnny Gargano comes out. He's like, guys, I want to introduce you to In Your House. And everyone's like, okay. Like, now we're
Yeah, all
done.
right, now we're getting
That's
stupid.
ridiculous.
Now we're getting stupid. But yeah? Well, guess what? We'll take you on the War Games. We challenge Saturday night's main event to which... It's just getting old. It's like, fuck.
Oh my God, it's Bad
terrible.
Blood. What are they doing?
That's because we're the great
the-
American
Actually, that might
Thatchers,
be, actually.
and we're going to you.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. You want to stick your nose shotgun Saturday night in our
Yeah.
business? No. Not for Wrestling
It's like
Challenge.
the-
You will not
what-
bully Wrestling
No, I was
Challenge.
gonna
Just
end up
gonna
being
say
like,
wrestling challenge. Damn it.
It's gonna end up being like what was Anchorman 2? when all the
Superstars,
different-
what?
No,
Yeah, they
Anchorman 2. It's like, oh, Sunday night he is here to fight and bring the heat. Like it's
The superstars have made it to Monday Night Raw.
funny.
What?
I'm Gorilla Monsoon. This is my partner Bobby Heenan. Primetime Wrestling's ready to rumble.
Yeah,
It's like
prime-
fucking
yeah,
yes.
right.
That's so fucking great.
Speaking of Ready to Rumble is here today. It's like,
God damn it.
oh shit.
This is terrible.
What?
Someone say Dangerous Alliance, and he comes out of the corner. Paul Heyman. Damn it. Good times.
Good.
Ridiculous.
Oh, brother, stables are a thing
Yeah, I
back
know.
in my day,
We
brother.
gotta close with Hogan. Oh man.
Oh, brother.
The factions were
If
around.
stables,
when I was
if
younger.
stables were a thing, I would own a whole horse
Yeah,
factory, brother.
yeah. So I'd have a horse stable full of
Yeah.
factions, brother. Oh man,
I was in the
I would
first
own
stable.
Santa
It was, we
Anita,
were at
brother.
the
We'd probably-
Last
we'd probably be
Supper. It was
located on
me,
Bad Street
Jesus,
somewhere,
and
brother.
John, brother.
Oh, we'd be located on Bad
Judas
Street.
was there, brother. We were some bowls of fruit.
Not bad.
My backyard would be the Del Mar
brother.
Fairgrounds.
Man, they turned heel. They
man.
swerved on Jesus. I gotta tell you, in the first
Oh.
stable. But
Oh man, brother.
Jesus.
And then after Jesus turned on me, Andre died shortly after.
And I was the 12th.
Ah,
I hate you, Hogan.
If
I was
Jesus
supposed to go up there on the
around,
cross
my
too with
take
him,
would
but I broke
Yeah,
it.
brother,
'cause
I was gonna be
my-
right
my
next to him.
python.
I was gonna take the spear to the side, brother.
I almost passed
Oh,
out.
We might have to cut that. That's a little bit.
No,
Linda,
no, you keep it going. Who cares?
if Linda got me the message, I was the one who was supposed to be
brother.
on the cross, brother.
Yeah, I was supposed to be on the cross.
We're
brother.
not the liars here. We're just telling.
Oh,
exactly.
God damn it.
He's all
And
the
I
cross
moved
bearers
the
on
rock,
liars,
brother, on Easter Sunday.
The cross bearers. Speaking of cross bearers, welcome to my new stable, brother. Like,
We just keep going back in time. If pyramids were around, brother.
yeah, pyramids. If Last Suppers were a thing, brother.
Yeah, I would have so much wine.
Oh,
my
brother.
Oh,
If
brother.
bread and wine, brother. My.
God. All right.
Okay, I'm not gonna
We're
say that. I
beating
was
this.
gonna say
We're
that.
beating this dead horse up pretty bad.
Speaking of dead
Oh.
horses, brother.
The horses only died when I was a kid.
Yeah, brother.
Oh,
All right, that was unscripted. Thanks for
All right,
taking that
shut
idea,
down.
Tony Khan, bitch. At least you're gonna get us fucking national exposure.
Well,
we'll see.